everyone to our YouTube channel for wellness, meditation, Reiki, tarot, crystals and a lot more that can improve your life instantly. Today in my YouTube we have a mystic, a divinator, a healer and a tarot card reader. Welcome Rashmi. Thank you. Rashmi has been helping many people for almost 2 decades and today she has agreed to give us a fortnightly reading for all sun signs. But before we begin with it, let's just understand what are tarot cards and what do they do.
Okay, so tarot cards are very divinatory. It's an art of divination. It's not a calculation. So it's basically connecting with your higher self. So it depends on your tarot card reader how good she is, how experienced she is, how psychic she is, how intuitive she is. So she gives you predictions according to her intuition as well as according to these cards. So these cards are just basically helpful tools. So tarot actually was invented, not invented rather, they started making these beautiful paintings like the Fool card and the Hanging Man. Those kind of structures were, designs and drawings were made by gypsy people. So then from the gypsies from the Middle Europe, it traveled to Middle Europe. So there it became quite popular. And then it, of course we know it's spread around the world and now we can't do without tarot. It's so popular, everybody wants to know their future through tarot. So it is predictive, but I say it's more of an advisory and a guiding tool. So it guides you in your day-to-day life. Plus it's situational. It's amazing sometimes I get goose pimples how the cards come out exactly according to the situation my client is going through.
Right.
And that situation changes when the client comes again. So the cards will also change according to your situation. But yes, at a macro level, you get the whole, I can give you a prediction for 2 years, 3 years, maybe even more.
Okay. And there is no such thing as being doomed by the cards. If your card came out in a certain way, it does not mean it's going to stay like that forever and your life is doomed, right?
No. So you see, it all depends again, like I said, on tarot card readers. So I'm a very positive tarot card reader. What I do is when I see a negative card also, I give advice in such a manner that the person doesn't take on that direction or does something opposite of that. And it's like a warning, it's like a suggestion that I give so that you can avert that disaster. So that's how I do.
Alright, okay, so without any further ado, let's dig in and let's have a fortnightly prediction of all the sun signs. What are we beginning with?
Okay, so we always begin with Aries. Now Aries is a beautiful card. You can see 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands is people who are already running a business and or in the business front or their career is going well. So they're going to continue doing that, but something new is also coming up.
Okay.
Right? So they shouldn't be too surprised. They should in fact be prepared for something new.
Okay.
Right? And then there's the Lord of Wealth, which is great because the money that you were striving for, working for, or for some Arians, some money was stuck. So that is going to come this fortnight, yes.
Wonderful.
So all in all, it's a really good reading for you Arians because also this is literally staying at home card, which we are all doing. So it's these days because of the pandemic. So it's a great reading. So stay at home, work out of home. It's an advice from the tarot and things are going well for you even on your work front. And money is coming to you. But only thing is that you must maintain a balance. Maybe your chakras need to be balanced. So soft music, just meditate with that music. Try and imagine a white light entering your chakras. So that's a simple way for lay people who don't do chakra balancing themselves.
And just so you guys know, we have wonderful meditation music which I have created with sound healing techniques uploaded on this YouTube. So go ahead and try this Aries. Who is next now?
Okay. So Taurus. Now Taurians, wow. So a love proposal is coming their way.
Wow.
Yeah. So those of you who are single can be expecting this fortnight a proposal, or those of you who are already in a relationship could be going to the next level, maybe an engagement. Yeah. Work is a little pressured. Some of you are even pressured from the family front. A lot of it's a burdensome time really, and you're trying to make things happen and you're struggling with 1 or 2 major issues in your work front. So have heart, don't lose hope, because in this, after the first week, in the second week there's some good news coming. Also, I see in another card that you are maybe insomniac, you're not being able to sleep, you're too stressed. So please try and keep a crystal with you, like a jade crystal or an amethyst, to meditate on that, and that will calm your nerves, because you really need your sleep. You're being too stressed maybe because of your work. And like I said, a good news is coming to you after the first week of this fortnight. So please have hope and hold on there. And wear light colors. That will again, try and wear white as much as you can.
And if you want to know more about the crystals, Rashmi just did a segment on which crystals you can use to improve different areas of life. Maybe you should start using those.
So now let's go on to the next sign, that is Gemini. Geminis, yeah, you are having a family reunion of sorts. Either a family reunion, or maybe you're meeting up with somebody from your past. So your love life is heightened, definitely. And in the work front, there is a bit of a turmoil. But one particular thing that you were striving for and you were working towards, you are going to manage that, because you have the Magician card.
Oh wow.
So the Magician card is actually a very great card. It's one of my favorite cards in this tarot set, is the Magician. So it means you are going to reach your highest potential and you will achieve what you want. So even through the turmoil and even through the disturbance, also because of the current situation, you are still going to manage to achieve that one thing. But only be patient. You are a little impatient. So have some patience and say the mantra Om Nish Kamay Namaha. Om Nish Kamay Namaha. This will help you through this fortnight.
So is this mantra for calming your brain?
Also, and also to achieve what you want. Like I said, they have the Magician card, so they're going to be achieving that one thing.
So the Magician card, what does it usually signify? Does it mean that you have the power to create more?
Yes, it also means the power of manifestation. So you will manifest what you want and you will reach your highest potential. So you are empowered, basically. That's the Magician card.
So great news for the Gemini again. Let's move on to Cancer.
So Cancer, you have the Emperor.
I am Cancer.
Wow. Good, so you have the Emperor.
Yeah.
You're going to do very well in this fortnight, by the way.
Definitely.
So now, so the Emperor means also a step up.
Okay.
Those of you who are in a job, more responsibilities, and you're in a very good position. Don't feel threatened. Past few, maybe 1 or 2 months, you felt a little uncertain. So that uncertainty is now settling to stability.
Right.
So it's a card of stability, it's a card of authority. So it's a great card. And people in the government service also are going to do very well, because that the Emperor also represents that.
Okay.
Right? But there's a phase of little bit of waiting for the financial front, your financial aspect. You have to wait for a little while, you have to work harder. So some money may be stuck somewhere.
Oh, you're
For
so
some-
right.
yeah.
You're so right, because
Yeah.
my money is actually stuck someplace and I was just thinking of that.
Yeah.
What is this
So-
card that you're
So,
seeing?
but this is a beautiful card, let me tell you, Nilakshi. If it had come straight like this, straight up, means a lot of money coming to you.
Yeah.
Now it's come reversed. So this means that it is going to come to you, but just hold on.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little longer.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe once this fortnight is through, you will have your money. And then this is again a very beautiful card. This means you will manage probably 2 or 3 things at the same time. So good going for you,
Good,
Cancer.
good.
Yeah. So another thing for you, Cancer, yeah, is that the south of your office, is it cluttered?
Not much.
Workspace or your home even. Please try and clear it of clutter, the south. That needs to be absolutely, if you want money coming in fast,
Uh-huh.
do that. Just unclutter your south
South side.
side, and burn a diya.
Bonavia.
Diya at
In south side or where?
south side will be good,
Okay.
but at the time of the sunset.
Okay.
So this will really help you.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the next.
Next is Leo.
Yes. So Leo is the hangman. So you have to give up something to achieve something.
Wow.
Yeah. And also the hangman means that you're happy doing it actually.
Okay.
So you're happy to make that sacrifice.
Okay.
Because you know what is in store for you, it's even better.
Okay.
So Leo, that's a very mystical card. It's a very mysterious card.
Right.
So you will get what you want, but after you sacrifice this other thing,
Okay.
right? So home front is great,
Mm-hmm.
work is okay, it's stable, but you're confused. Maybe even in your personal front, you may be confused between two things. So that's the card. Maybe the hangman would say that you to make a choice between the two people
Okay.
in your personal front. Now, if it is in your career, the choice that you're being trying to make, so you to give up one thing to remain focused on the other thing, so that you can achieve, so that you don't lose out on both fronts.
Right.
You need to focus on
Right.
one thing, right? And yes, so because you need focus, you need harmony. The Leos, we were on Leo.
Right.
So Leos must carry a jade crystal.
Okay.
So that brings harmony, also good luck. Right?
And Rashmi just explained in one of our episodes how important jade crystal is and which shape of crystal you should get for yourself if you're healing your any aspect of life. Okay. Okay, so now let's go with Virgo.
Virgo. So Virgo, you have the Sun card. That's a beautiful, happy card. So also it's a card for the summer. So your summer is going on well, even in this pandemic. Yes.
Wow.
So you're keeping upbeat and you're quite positive.
Mm-hmm.
And your family is your mainstay, and you're spending a lot of time with your family. Also, people who are in the work front, Sun is very good.
Okay.
So you are becoming popular, you are shining, you're the cynosure of our lives. So it's a great card. And you are in a very good position to command and demand. But you have to make that communication very clear. Otherwise, it can go all wrong and there can be confusion.
Okay.
So one thing that you had started didn't go off well. So I think just close that chapter. This could be in your personal front, it could be in your career. For some of you Virgos, just finish that chapter and it should be a clear cut-off,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if it's career or work, then there is something else. Just leave this. When you close one door, properly shut, another one opens.
Right. Another one.
Yeah. So because this card says it's a time for changes, so you must shut that door. It's a time for new beginnings, right? So for a time for beginnings, new beginnings, you must say Om. Try and write Om 108 times
Okay.
for Virgos, yeah?
Nice.
So that will really be good for Virgos. So let's go to the next Libra, that's me.
Oh wow.
So Librans, not a very happy card. Something, yeah, somebody's going to let you down and there's going to be a little bit of a delay
Okay.
in a project. Yeah, definitely. So a delay and somebody's going to let you down, and you are sailing in two boats.
Mm-hmm.
So while the going is good, just let it go that way. But in the long run, you will have to pick one choice.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is in your work front. This is not in your personal life, but you're sailing in two boats in your professional life. If you can devote time to both, I think it's a good balancing act. If you can make that balancing act, it's a good thing to go with both.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then you have the wish card. So one thing which you've been long hoping for, that's coming true this fortnight, Librans.
Wow.
Yeah, for Librans.
What were you
Yeah.
hoping for?
That's a secret. Okay, so now see, for Librans, they must keep a crystal like this. If you have, it's a great thing on your work table. That's for success. So try and get hold of that. It's a clear crystal quartz and keep it on your work table. Now let's go to Scorpio. Scorpions are, some of you have lost that job, so you're a little worried. So on the employment front you're worried, as well as on your money front. So money is scarce, be judicious on how you spend your money. I'm sure something is coming up for you because you have another card which says very soon something is coming up. Something may be already in the pipeline. So there are things to look up to. And stop living in the past. Let go of resentment and negative emotions. That's not going to hold good for you. And try and do pranayama, do deep breathing exercises. So that will help you let go. Whenever you to let go something negative emotions, just to take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, just exhale out all those negativity, all those negative emotions. And be honest. Try and give as much as you can and be honest in your relationship. That way your relationship will improve, Scorpio.
Okay, so now let's see what is happening for Sagittarius this fortnight.
Okay, Sagittarius, firstly you're feeling trapped, with your emotions, maybe the situation, but then the situation is like that for all of us because of this pandemic. But mostly you're feeling trapped with your emotions. So try, and maybe it's a relationship that you feel trapped in. Try and make your best of it, I would suggest. And money, again, be judicious. Money is coming, but not a lot of it. So you have to be judicious, and you have to, demarcate where you need to, prioritize basically on where you need to spend, where you need to put away, and all of that. And you need to do a little bit of exercise, do a little bit of yoga. So try and hone your skills at home, firstly, professionally, because you have more time at home now. So professionally you are honing your skills at home, but do try and look after your health as well. Have foods which are going to help your energy, to pick you up a little. So have yellow and green foods, vegetables mostly, and fruit. So this kind of food, the bioenergy foods, will give you a good boost of energy, right? And then you have this beautiful card, the World card. So the World card means completion.
Okay, completion of what? As in?
Yeah, so one phase is complete, one major job is complete. So you were asking me even earlier, remember, about the World card. So World card is a very positive, auspicious card to get. So one major aspect of your life is nearing completion. And the world also means travel. So I don't know how much travel you'll be doing in this current scenario, but also it means travel. And all in all, it's a good luck card. It's a very good, lucky card, auspicious card to get.
Great, great.
So now let's go with Capricorn.
Okay.
Capricorns, wow. The money front is great. So
Wow.
you're feeling very high. The Capricornians are feeling very high because they have a lot of money coming to them.
Very nice.
Hard work, as well as some money, maybe as a help from family, maybe from property, from wherever. I mean, money is coming from a lot of places.
Somewhere,
It's coming. And there has been a dispute. So some of you may be going through a legal problem, legal issue, or maybe just a normal relationship issue, or a fight between two friends even. So there is somebody who's coming up to be the peace broker. So the peace situation is also coming by. So differences are going to be resolved.
Very good.
Yeah. So it's a good period of legalities. Things are going to be resolved, and peace is going to prevail. So it's all in all an okay reading. But remember, nothing happens without a reason. What is going around you, maybe in your family, in your career, it's been created by you. So unless you point that finger inward, unless you try and make that change from within and try and change yourself, your environment is not going to change. So akarnam na karya bhavati. Everything happens for a reason.
And I request you all guys to understand this as a guidance point, not get offended by it, because these readings are very honest and we have no personal issue with anybody. So take it in a positive light. This is just for helping you find a wonderful path for you.
Okay, so let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius, people who are in jobs are going to do very well now. Things are again upbeat, you're coming back, you're bouncing back literally. So money front is okay, career is okay. And for some of you, in fact, you may have embarked on a new journey. You may have embarked on a new job. You may have gotten onto a new relationship even. So this period is very nice for you because it's a new beginning. New beginning on the career front for some of you, and a relationship front. Maybe if you're already in a relationship, so there could have been a spat or a breakup or a little bit of a separation. So those people also are starting anew, starting afresh. So that's a very good card. That's a Fool card.
Oh wow.
So the Fool is also taking on a new adventure.
Yes.
Yeah. And being very positive. So this is a very positive card. Also, there was a problem. Yes, I agree. The only little bit of a downside is that there was a huge problem. But don't worry too much. You're too worried about it, because this card says that unexpectedly, out of nowhere, you're going to get a solution.
Wonderful. And that's exactly what you just told us, that some solutions, some new beginnings are happening. So maybe this is it for you. Wonderful cards.
So last but not the least is Pisces. Pisces, wow. So definitely a new proposal or a relationship in the offing. Those of you who are already in a marriage, they're doing well, and the others are taking the next step. So probably getting engaged or taking the next step forward.
Okay.
So money, you have to be a little careful. There's a lot of expenditure been happening. Money is there,
Yeah,
but see, this card is reversed. So
It's not reversed.
yeah, so a lot of expenditures are happening. So you must take control, right? And you're doing the balancing act between your work as well as your family. So you're kind of supporting your family. You've taken on a lot of responsibility, even in the work front and the family front. So you're doing a very good act. You're doing a very good balancing act.
Temperance,
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah. And just reaffirm what you want. Give positive affirmations for what you want. And try and say, Om Maha Ganpataya Namaha. That's a beautiful chant, and that's a beautiful mantra to say, Om Maha Ganpataya Namaha. So that's all for Pisces, and that's all for all your predictions for the coming fortnight.
So guys, I hope you will all benefit from it. Take it in a positive light. This is just to give you a little bit of guidance or a nudge when you're looking for it, and there is no harm in looking within and resolving your life in a better place. So if you have any questions, just feel free to write down your message in our comment box and we will get back to you. So for all your personal readings, you can always contact us. You can email us, WhatsApp us on the below number, or also DM us on Instagram. We will get back to you whenever there is a slot available. So make sure you do that and subscribe for the regular updates, so you can see us again with your next fortnightly predictions. So stay connected and stay in a good space. Goodbye. Thank you, Rashmi.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.